students, welcome back to SST class of 7th. In our today's video, I will be starting a new chapter, that is your activity chapter. Okay, before that we had completed our term chapters and subject enrichment chapter. Now today we are going to start the chapter of activity. Okay, and the chapter is chapter number 9 of history, and name of the chapter is development of regional cultures. Okay, what do you mean by the word development? Development means growth, यानी कि विकास. Regional means related to a particular region, जिसे हम क्षेत्रीय कहते हैं. ठीक है. And cultures means you can say in Hindi संस्कृति. So development of regional cultures. In today's class we will be studying about the chapter that is development of regional cultures. जो regional cultures थे, जो क्षेत्रीय संस्कृति थी, वो कैसे डेवलप हुई इन द medieval period. Today we will study about it. Okay, so let's get started. First one is culture. Culture यानी कि संस्कृति. It refers to the traditions, customs, beliefs, art, music, paintings and dance forms that becomes a part of our life. So what are culture? It is our tradition and beliefs that comes from our old means you can say old generation, and in the form of dance, painting, food and everything, and that become a part of our life. So that is called as culture. See, our culture has a lot of effect on us. हमारे culture का हमारे ऊपर बहुत ही impact पड़ता है. See, Indian culture is very rich and diverse and is famous all over the world. It is very diverse. Okay, then factors that influence the development of regional culture. Now we will study that what were the factors that affected the रीजनल कल्चर्स, कैसे उनका डेवलपमेंट हुआ, कौन कौन से ऐसे फैक्टर्स थे, कारण थे जिनके कारण हमारा रीजनल कल्चर जो क्षेत्रीय संस्कृति थी वो कैसे डेवलप हुई. फर्स्ट वन इज डेवलपमेंट ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द वर्ड लैंग्वेज? लैंग्वेज इज भाषा. ओके, देयर आर मेनी लैंग्वेजेस ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. इट इज स्पोकन बाय पीपल. ठीक है. देन development of language is directly connected to the patronage it receives from the rulers. So development of language जो है वो directly किससे connected है? To the patronage. What do you mean by the word patronage? Patronage means conservation, यानी कि संरक्षण, protection. जो कि ओल्ड टाइम के रूलर्स थे वो अलग अलग भाषाओं को अपने रीजन, अपने पर्टिकुलर रीजन में जिसमें वो रूल करते थे, उन लैंग्वेजेस को उन्होंने क्या किया? पैट्रनेज यानी कि प्रोटेक्ट किया. ओके, ड्यूरिंग द मेडिवल पीरियड अ नंबर ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस सच एज हिंदुस्तानी, गुजराती, मराठी, राजस्थानी एटसेट्रा डेवलप्ड, बट इन न्यू form of you can say language developed that was called as Urdu. That was called as Urdu and it was called as camp language. इसे camp language कहा जाता था. Why? Because it developed in the camp of soldiers and became very famous language. Okay, then language and region are interlinked. और जो language है और जो region है वो दोनों एक दूसरे से जुड़े हुए हैं. Suppose if I am talking about Uttar Pradesh, the common language we speak is Hindi. But if I am talking about a particular region, ठीक है, then भोजपुरी. अगर हम बिहार में जाएंगे या इन आर लोकल लैंग्वेज अगर रीजन में जाएंगे, देवरिया साइड और गोरखपुर साइड, we will see that people are speaking Bhojpuri. So Bhojpuri is a regional language. So language and region both are interlinked. Okay, language and literature are inseparable. Means we cannot separate the language and literature. Language यानी कि भाषा and literature यानी कि साहित्य. So literature is always written in the regional language so that people can study. Okay, so every language is enriched with literary sources. Every language, whether it is Malayalam, Hindi, Rajasthani, Marathi, or any regional language or dialect is enriched with various literary sources, because we come to know about the language only from the literary sources. See, like famous Ramcharitmanas was written by Tulsidas. Then Surdas, the means blind poet, he wrote many verses in Braj Bhasha. And in the same way, many other writers and authors wrote many literary sources. Okay, then religious traditions and their impact on society and politics. So religious traditions are there. What do you mean by tradition? रीति रिवाज, जो कस्टम्स आते आए हैं, उनका हमारे सोसाइटी पे बहुत ही ग्रेट इफेक्ट यानी कि इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है. रिलीजन यानी कि धर्म, दैट वी फॉलो. Rituals and rites, that is riti rivaj, that is old customs and beliefs that we follow from our old generation, are linked to culture. ये सारे जो है वो किससे linked है? हमारे culture, हमारे संस्कृति से linked है. They form a very important aspect of man's life and they are very important part of a man's life. See, in our Indian tradition or Indian culture, the guest are considered as God, and we say Atithi Devo Bhava. So it's our culture. When somebody comes from comes to our house from outside, we treat them like a god. Okay. So influence of heroes on regional culture. अगर हम regional culture की बात करें, regional culture is the culture related to a particular region of that area. ठीक, उस पे जो हीरोज है, वहाँ के जो हीरोज मीन्स द रूलर्स जिनके बारे में हम पढ़ते हैं, जैसे रानी लक्ष्मीबाई इज अ हीरो, वी कंसिडर हर एज अ हीरो. सो इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ हीरोज ऑन रीजनल कल्चर. Regional cultures also showed heroic influence that were passed on from one generation to other generation. तो रीजनल कल्चर जो होता है उसका बहुत ग्रेट इफेक्ट पड़ता है किस पे? वहाँ के पीपल के लाइफ्स पे. सी द नेशनल हीरोज, और कह सकते हैं जो रीजनल हीरोज हैं उनके स्टोरीज हम वन जनरेशन से दूसरे जनरेशन में पास करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, राजपूत रूलर्स who ruled over the areas of Rajasthan were endowed with natural heroism. जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल के लिए अगर हम राजपूत रूलर्स के बारे में पढ़े, many films came like तानाजी, है ना. तो जो वहाँ के रूलर्स हैं उनके रीजनल कल्चर पे हम क्या करते हैं, उनके हीरोइक एक्टिविटी जो उन्होंने अपने रीजन या पर्टिकुलर स्टेट के लिए किया, तो उनके बारे में एक स्टोरी बना के एक जनरेशन से दूसरे जनरेशन पे पास करते हैं, जिसका लोगों के लाइफ पे बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है. रीजनल लैंग्वेज एंड लिटरेचर एज ए सोर्स ऑफ हिस्ट्री. सो द रीजनल लैंग्वेज विच आर स्पोकन इन अ पर्टिकुलर रीजन एंड लिटरेचर are the source of history through which we can come to know about the history of any particular region or an area. So religious and secular literature is an important source of history. अगर हम history के बारे में पढ़ेंगे literature के अंदर, then literature is divided into two sources of history. That is, first one is religious, second one is secular. Religious means related to religion. So the literature which are based on religion like Quran, Bible और रामचरितमानस, they are called as religious literature, जिससे कि हमें particular religion के बारे में पता चलता है जिस literature को पढ़ के, जैसे वेदास, उपनिषद etc. Okay, and secular literature are those literature which are based on travelogue, autobiographies, biographies. Okay, so religions and secular literature are the important source of history. These are two important source of history related to the literature. Okay, then अगर अब हम बात करें languages की, तो first language is Sanskrit. Sanskrit was the language of higher learning in many parts of India. So Sanskrit was not spoken by everyone. It was the higher learning language spoken in some parts of India. Famous Sanskrit writers are Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya and Vallabhacharya, and many important books were also written in the language of Sanskrit. Now the second language is Hindi. ठीक, It was an important language in medieval India and the most popular form of dialect of Hindi was Braj Bhasha. We also speak Hindi, and Hindi was the important language during the medieval period. And the dialect means क्या, regional language, that is क्षेत्रीय भाषा. तो हिंदी का जो dialect था, regional language था, वो क्या था, ब्रज भाषा. That is spoken in if you will go to Mathura side, Brij Bhasha is spoken. Okay. Then Mughal Emperor Akbar also promoted the Hindi language. The Hindi language was promoted by the Mughal Emperor Akbar. Okay. Now the third language is Marathi, that is spoken in Maharashtra. It was used as the administrative languages in the Brahmani kingdom. तो जो Brahmani kingdom था वहाँ पे मराठी यूज की जाती थी as an administrative language in the form of administration. Then the Bhakti saints from Maharashtra can be credited with the development of Marathi language. And if we want to give credit to the development of Marathi language, then it should be given to the Bhakti saints. जो उस टाइम के saints थे, साधु थे, that were found in the you can say Maharashtra. They were and they played an important part in the flourishing of the Marathi language. Now Punjabi language. Okay, in medieval India, Punjabi developed into an important and popular language of the masses. So during the medieval period, Punjabi emerged as an important and very popular language among the masses. Masses means common people. Okay, the reason behind this was the role of the Sikh gurus who reached out to the common people with the teachings of universal brotherhood. And the reason for this development of Punjabi language, spread of Punjabi language, was the role of the Sikh gurus. जो Sikh gurus थे उनका बहुत एक important role था, because they reached to the common people and gave their teachings, delivered their teachings in the form of Punjabi language and the universal brotherhood, जिसमें उसने मतलब आपसी भाईचारा के बारे में बताया. Okay, so in this way the Punjabi language became an important and very popular language during the medieval India. Okay, now Telugu. Vijayanagar kings of South India promoted and patronized the Telugu language and literature. So the kings of Vijayanagar of South India, they promoted, okay, उन्होंने प्रमोट किया ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा तेलुगु लैंग्वेज डेवलप हो, फ्लरिश हो इंडिया में, एंड साथ ही साथ पैट्रोनाइज किया. पैट्रोनाइज मीन्स व्हाट, प्रोटेक्टेड एंड कंजर्व्ड द तेलुगु लैंग्वेज एंड लिटरेचर. ओके, सो द क्रेडिट गोज टू द kings of the Vijayanagar of South India. Okay, then Telugu language reached the zenith during the reign of Vijayanagar kings. So zenith means what? जो तेलुगु language था वो zenith पे पहुंचा, means highest पे पहुंचा when during the period of Vijayanagar kings. Okay, then Tenali Raman was the court poet during the rule of Krishnadeva Raya. और तेनाली रमन की स्टोरीज हमने बहुत पढ़ी है. So he was one of the court poet during the rule of Krishnadeva Raya. So that's all for today. In our upcoming video, we will be describing about the paintings, music and dance form of the regional literature and culture of that particular period. So today's homework is, at the starting of the chapter, there are key terms given. You have to learn all the key terms of the chapter. So learn all the key terms of the chapter thoroughly. Okay. Then question number 1. Why was Urdu called the camp language? Okay. Then question number 2. Who promoted and patronized? Patronized means protected or conserved the Telugu language and literature. Then third question is, which was the most popular dialect of Hindi? Dialect means regional or local language. Okay. Then who wrote the famous Ramcharitmanas? Ramcharitmanas was written by whom? Then which emperor promoted the Hindi language? So these all 5 question answers you have to do in your homework copy in a very neat and clean handwriting and send it as your homework for the next day. Okay, and I hope you all have understood the topic well. Okay, so in our today's video, what we have learned about the regional culture. Okay, so we have learned about many languages, literature, etc. So read all the topics thoroughly and be prepared for the next video. Okay, thank you and have a great day.